Yo, we're live. What is up, everybody? The Fed has just flipped on Bitcoin. Big news from Papa Powell himself about Bitcoin. Very surprising thing from today's Fed meeting. So we got the latest Fed news. We got some altcoin news. We got some charts. Let's get into it. Answering your questions. Second half of the stream, assuming my voice holds up until then. Let's go ahead and get this. So, Papa Powell. Jesse Cohen here, summary of the Fed statement. The Fed delivered a hawkish pause. The FOMC Fed meeting left interest rates unchanged at 4.5%, which is what we expected. We expected this. This is what we all expected, so it's fine. Fed officials said inflation remains somewhat elevated, moving reference to inflation making progress towards the 2% goal. Okay. The Fed's statement said that the unemployment rate has stabilized at a low level, a nod to the robust jobs market. So basically, everything's fine. No problems. Okay, great. Good. We like this. As per expected. Now, obviously, had the Fed lowered rates, people would love that. We weren't expecting lower rates. That would have been a big surprise for markets. Inflation remains somewhat elevated. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're watching it. Remains an area of concern. Jobs market's good. Everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Now, at some point, of course, they will have to lower rates, but not today. But what's interesting is that Jerome Powell said that banks can now freely serve crypto customers. Just like that. It's like a switch was flipped as soon as Donald Trump got in office, man. Crazy stuff. You're not bullish enough, says Michael Saylor. I agree. That's crazy. Think about this. If major banks in the USA start offering crypto to their customers to sell it, hold it, take loans against it, gonna be big. Brett ETH here with a chart. QE versus QT timing. So The Bank of Canada just announced the end of quantitative tightening. Wall Street predicts the US will end in Q2. So that gives us the potential for the Q3, Q4 rally, right? So we get something happen in May, April-ish, market top one, okay? Summer, we go into a lull, QT stops, QE starts. There's a 2 or 3 month digestion of that by the market. September, October, markets start pumping again. We pump into December or maybe January or something like that. I could see it happening. Wouldn't be crazy, would it? But it's coming. It's coming. More and more banks are flipping from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. The Fed will do it too. It's only a matter of time. Patrick here, he said, all monetary policy decisions have been cleared. Uncertainty is gone. The market has room to climb through February as no major decisions are on the horizon next month. Of course, the sustained rally that requires liquidity. This will come from China's stimulus package. That's short term, set to release in February. The Fed is the big one. The Fed's what we're watching out for, of course, to start QE, which hasn't happened yet. They may have to do some kind of QE to refill the repo markets. Let's see. It's coming, guys. It's coming, okay? We'll see if we make it through the news without having to die and coughing here. We may not make it to the questions today, guys. We'll see how we go. Guys, if you are not yet on BitUnix, get on BitUnix. Best place for trading crypto coins, okay? 20% deposit rebate. Go check it out. Link down below. Deposit $1,000, get $200 back and trade all the top coins over there. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. They got all the goods, guys, okay? So go check it out. If you're a trader and want to enjoy some no KYC, no VPN, no BS trading, they got you covered. Okay, so Bitcoin did like the Fed news. It is currently pumping. Now, we can draw this nice little line here, and we can see a little bit of breakout going on here, huh? All right. I see you there, Bitcoin. Let's go. Nice. After a nice little bullish retest of the 50-day EMA and the downtrend at the same time. I dig it, Bitcoin. Let's go. Nice to see. Now we won't follow through. Of course, $109,000. Not that far away. Can we get there in the next few days? Let's see. The Fed has just opened up a window, but of course, between now and the next Fed meeting, for risk assets to do okay. Everything came in at expectation. as long as we don't get any sort of, major spikes in inflation or black swan events or whatever, again, we're looking for a good Q1, potential local market top in Q2, April, maybe May. Summer lulls, then back to Q3, Q4 final top. Fingers crossed. I think everyone's got enough PTSD. We're going to be seeing a lot of selling in Q1, Q2 peak. I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff. Gosh darn, I might even be all out of altcoins for the summer and just wait it out and re-enter later just for a bit of peace of mind. Goodness gracious. Mr. Crypto, the great chart here. This is BTC USD versus the DXY or dollar index. Okay. Look at this. Every time this is broken out has resulted in a major rally for Bitcoin. Okay. Al says meme coins are this cycle's NFTs. Be careful out there. Oh yeah, of course. Make no mistake about it. When the bear market comes, these meme coins are basically all going to go to zero. There'll be a few that survive to the next cycle, but 99% of the names that you know now, not talking about the absolute shitters getting launched every day and pumped up fun. I'm talking about names you actually know. Those are not going to make it to the next cycle. Okay. Bitwise CIO suggests that Trump's crypto executive order could disrupt the traditional 4-year cycle. Interesting. Very, very interesting. If that happens, and if we just have this immaculate bull run that runs into 2026, something like that, no top until December 2026. Man, oh man. Tired, man. Oh, you caught Jelly on Moonshot up 2 point. Oh, did you catch it? Please tell me someone here caught it. Oh, insiders are the only ones that ever catch this shit, and snipers, they're the only people ever actually get in early. How the hell is he supposed to know about this? Some new meme coin that got launched. Anyway, if we break the 4-year cycle, that'll be pretty significant, I think, for the cryptocurrency markets. Trump Media DJT has announced plans to invest $250 million in various assets, including Bitcoin and other cryptos, probably Ethereum, Chainlink. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now think about it. Trump's World Liberty's already bought hundreds of millions in crypto. Now Trump Media is buying hundreds of millions in crypto, and people are bearish. The president's already bought over $500 million. Well, okay, he hasn't already bought from DJT, but he's in the process of buying over $500 million in crypto, man. PTSD, man, it's everywhere. Look at this. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick announces establishing the Texas Bitcoin Reserve as a priority bill for the 2025 legislative session. There's about a dozen U.S. states, maybe even a little more by now, that have put forward a Bitcoin strategic reserve proposal. Okay, and the states are actually going Bitcoin strategic reserve. They're not going XRP strategic reserve, Fartcoin strategic reserve. No. The states are going Bitcoin only. Pennsylvania, I think Kansas, Wyoming, quite a few states already. Again, about a dozen states, maybe even a little more by now. Texas being one of them, which of course is massive because Texas is huge. The states are front-running the federal government. The Czech Republic is front-running the federal government in the United States. Brazil is front-running the USA. And again, strong rumors that we have countries in the Middle East, potentially UAE, potentially Qatar, potentially Saudi, also buying truckloads of Bitcoin, front-running the USA on this announcement of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Trump, buddy, you got to do it. Let's get it going, man. Let's get that SBR going, man. Credible, some interesting thoughts here. Says, absolutely. Bitcoin might be the first out of the gates here on this next leg up, but as I previously said months ago, upside is limited, maybe 2 to 2.5x from the current levels max for this cycle. So unless you're a professional trader, timing the Pico bottom of ETH BTC pairing with difficult, we are close enough though. Most alts haven't run yet and are setting up nicely in the higher time frames while outperforming against Bitcoin from here on out, and ETH is like the BTC of alts. The safest option at the moment among all the alts should still yield a higher ROI than BTC from the current levels. Yes, I agree. If we get the cycle as we think we will, all the conditions seem to be moving in that direction, then Bitcoin, right? I mean, it's always a good buy to buy Bitcoin, okay? Just to escape fiat, right? But if you want to make money, it's not going to be in altcoins pretty soon. I know altcoins have been slaughtered and we've been thinking this for a while, but the time is going to come when altcoins are going to melt everyone's faces and everyone's going to be on the sidelines because they got burned so many damn times. And that's when it goes. Just when you least damn expect it, isn't it? Jacka says it's time. We're at the high time frame, do or die sports across the board. Crypto positive mention at the FOMC for the first time in history. It's a big deal, man. It is. Jerome Powell literally talking about crypto at the Fed meeting. Take a moment to just appreciate that. Central banks and nations looking to acquire BTC. Again, we just talked about some of those central banks and nations. President of the United States alongside Larry Fink, BlackRock CEO, accumulating crypto like proper apes. Bears claiming victory, and even natives said no alt season the cycle. Proclaimed Ethereum dead. OG's opening shorts with targets of $70K for BTC, calling for $2,100 or even $500 ETH. Who's calling for $500 ETH out here? You guys are crazy. Capitulating out of depression. We had no outperformance compared to other macro assets so far, and everyone focused on calling top or final leg higher, and then bear market enough's enough. That's right. It's time to go, baby. It's time to go. Do or die, crypto. Come on. 2025 is the year, man. Let's get it going. Honey XBT says I'm a firm believer in crypto cycles and that they often tend to repeat. This is the reason I'm bullish on ETH and altcoins for the next few months. February, March has been historically very bullish for the whole cryptocurrency market, but altcoins have outperformed everything in the past years. And this is the thing. As soon as we enter the big move for altcoins, it moves super fast, man. It moves super fast. Like literally, you'll see the majority of the gains come in a 2 to 3 month period. You wait years and it's just either take profits or watch everything go back down. It's very quick, very brutal. These cycles are insane. Owen says, insane bear trap alongside some of the worst market sentiment I've ever seen. Consensus will shift from no alt season ever again to I sold way too early very soon. We talked about the total, the others. So this is the total crypto market cap excluding the top 10. We talked about the others chart yesterday, how it basically just bounced that support. And if you draw a line right there, coming up on a major breakout pretty soon. Hey, for all the fart coin enthusiasts out there. Smells good. Smells good in here, man. For all the fart coin enthusiasts out there, price may be down, but attention and engagement is not. Fart coin right now dominates over 10% of the AI agent mindshare space. Think about that for a second. People love the fart coin, man. Crazy stuff. Fart coin also, you can have a nice look at the chart here. Breaking out of this downtrend right here. Now, that's an interesting place to go long on it on the breakout of this downtrend right here. Or if you want to wait for a little bit of a safer position from a breakout of the 20-day EMA yellow line here, that's about $1.20 right now. Okay. Solana also pending on a breakout right now. Again, you can trade these coins over on BitUnix if you want. Look at this. Look at this right here. Just on the verge of a breakout. Not confirmed yet. I'd like to see a little more momentum over that orange line coming down here, okay? But it's coming. It's coming. When that breaks out of this downtrend, probably go running back up to 295 real quick, like I'd imagine. ETH, still depressing. Not much to talk about. Sign up to the newsletter. It's awesome. No, really, the newsletter is awesome. You gotta check it out. If you're not signed up to the newsletter yet, go check it out. It's free. 150K people a week are reading that bad boy. You can be one of them. Dave Ramsey Parody says long on fart coins is 86 cents. My man. My man. The hot air rises. Let's go. Let's go. Lark's, where is that here? Someone's saying it was the fake sailor account does not post by the actual. Oh, but not post by the actual sailor. Okay, whoops. That damn fake sailor. Fake sailor got me again. But he's bringing that up. But the statement is real. Okay, so even though it's the satire account, the statement is actually real. So yes, U.S. banks can serve crypto customers. If you guys like that from a more serious source, you're right. I looked up the Powell Fed Chair FOMC thing earlier. You can see here in regards to that story, and I clicked on the first account. The fake sailor got me again. Not the first time fake sailors got me. He's tricky. He's tricky, that guy. But anyway, still massive news. Regardless, wrong sailor account tagged, but still real news from the FOMC. Real news from the Fed Chair talking about crypto, which is pretty damn big stuff. Okay. Lark, rally from here. One more. Oh, there can always be another big dip. Let's see what China's got up their sleeves, man. Maybe some big news coming. Let's see. regardless, regardless of when the next dip comes or when the rally comes, the conditions are set up for big moves in 2025. All the big macro stuff, dollar index down, all these kind of things happening. Okay. So focus on the big picture, trying to get chopped up in the day-to-day craziness. Fed's probably going to start doing QE in Q2. Okay. So that means more money in the system. Canada's already doing QE. Other major economies are doing QE. It's all lining up right now. Okay. Okay. Let's have. Natasha, what are your views on say it's dropped? Oh, it's everything's wow. Okay, not everything. Most things have dropped precipitously recently. Been a major sell-off in altcoins more broadly. So I think say is a coin that's well positioned. I've got a bag. Okay, again, portfolio disclosures as always down below in the description. You guys can see those there. Current holdings, OTC deals, venture rounds, all that kind of stuff. Plus, risk statements, investing in crypto is risky, you lose all your money. Don't forget it. Okay, but say I think is relatively undervalued. It's one that's gaining adoption, more people are starting to pay attention to it. And it's one of those ones that feels like it's got some potential for the remainder of the cycle. Okay, I'm not looking for 100x or something on it. If I can get a nice liquid like 5 to 10x on that for my entry price, I'll be pretty happy, to be honest. They don't all have to be 100x's, guys. They don't. What did the Fed say? Go back and listen to the start of the video. You can listen to what the Fed said. Is $750 a reasonable top for Solana? It is definitely reasonable. Is it where it's going to go? Hard to say. I think if Bitcoin goes to 250K, Solana goes to $1,000, maybe 1,100. And there's even the thought, and I'm not sure, I totally subscribe to the theory, but Solana basically continues to take market share aggressively throughout 2025 from Ethereum and eventually gets on some kind of parity with Ethereum. Because really think about it, aside from like total value locked and stuff like that, there's so many metrics where Solana is just winning, man. Really. Take some Dayquil. I know, man. I've been jacked up on all kinds of medicine all day. But I've been recording a lot today, so my voice is shot. Anyway, c'est la vie. Lark, did you ever? I never had a Kiwi accent. Nope. I moved to New Zealand when I was 16. So I'd already had my American accent, man. I never had any reason to change. It's interesting because I know people who came to New Zealand as second language, so English is their second language, right? And they have like the most Kiwi accents. It's ridiculous. But the Brits, the Irish, the Canadians, the Americans, they mostly keep their accents, even if they've been there for 20, 30, 40 years, is what I've found. And I've seen that with other, people who came from the United States or whatever and lived in New Zealand for most of their lives, still speak like they just got off the plane yesterday in a lot of cases. It's pretty funny. Lark, what are your predictions for AI16Z, Cerebro? Oh yeah, my bags are down bad, man. I'm right in that boat with you, brother. I know. AI16Z, I think is going to go probably like $10 billion or something like that once the AI niche picks up again. Cerebro, I don't think is quite as bullish. Maybe it goes like 2-3 billion. And this is like a highly optimistic price targets, right? Maybe I'm not being bullish enough. It's going to go to $100 billion. So fuck those, but that's when I'm going to take profits. I already have a sell order in for AI16Z at $10. Cerebro, I'll probably put a sell order in around like a $2.5-3 billion market cap or something like that, which is a long way away. That requires a lot of gains. There's been a lot of damage done to the chart. It's bled out like absolutely crazy. But I like Cerebro. I think Cerebro is a pretty solid coin for a variety of reasons. I like it as an AI agent. I like it as a framework, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if the market's going to agree with me on that, but c'est la vie. Take on Beam. Beam I like. Gaming coin. Big treasury. Motivated founders, all that kind of stuff. They're doing good. What's with your throat? You got a frog coin in that throat? Ha! I see what you did there, man. Lark, is DeepSeek still? No, I don't think DeepSeek was ever really a black swan. I think people massively overreacted like, oh no, China made a slightly cheaper AI model. Yeah. And there's a lot of people questioning the veracity of that story anyway. at the end of the day, even though these short-term scares freak people out, the long-term implications of these things are massively bullish for everybody. We should encourage competition. We should welcome Chinese competition. The only problem with Chinese competition is it then calls into question the valuations of mega US tech. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has a scheduled a closed meeting for, okay. Let's see if anything comes out of that. I have no idea what they're planning to talk about there. Do you? I have no idea. Haven't heard anything about it. The SEC is having a meeting today. Maybe that's going to be a meeting to finally end all these bullshit court cases against like Coinbase and Kraken and Ripple and stuff like that. Be nice to see. Where's the, oh, where's the, oh, yeah, don't forget the hat, Lark. Come on, man. Gotta get the red light therapy going. Thanks for the reminder. There we go. Let's get it on, man. Let's go. Okay. Any thoughts on Pengu? Pengu I like. Pengu I have. Let's see how it plays out. I mean, I feel like Luca and the Pudgy Penguins team, Pudgy Penguins community, very dedicated, hardworking people. They've got everywhere. They just have a partnership with Pez, you know, the Pez dispensers, you know, those things back in the day when you were a kid in the 90s. I guess they still have, I guess they're still around because they made a partnership with them. I haven't had a Pez dispenser since I was like 10, but okay, Pez dispensers, why not? But they get all kinds of big partnerships, man. They have those little Pudgy Penguins, penguin stuffed animal toys, like all over the place, like Walmart and stuff like that. Like their views on like their gifts and stuff are like insane. So Pengu, man, I think when we see risk on conditions come back more broadly for altcoins, we're going to see that one take off, my opinion. Do you have SPX? You know it's going to flip the stock market, right? No, it's not. What's the hat about? Red light therapy for my thinning hairline. Let's put it that way. Adrian says, any chance you cover Griffin today? I don't have a price prediction for Griffin. I'm sorry. I don't think about it enough. I'm not familiar enough with the charts to have a price prediction on it. I like Griffin. I like what they do. I've used the app a few times. Pretty cool. It's on my list of things to do it, use it more. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say about it. No price prediction. Sorry. Why is gaming so quiet when the investment institutions use calm before the storm? I hope so, man. I got some nice gaming investments. I feel like they have got so much potential. You know, we'll see. Powell danced around the credit bubble question. I think the pop comes soon. It might. You never know. This is part of the reason why I think, like, gosh, by March, April, May at the latest, I want to be like mostly out of altcoins and then take, you know, be able to just enjoy my summer away with the family, not to think about my damn altcoins going up and down all the damn time. Just relax, man, and cash in Bitcoin, and then come back, you know, September, reevaluate the situation, see what happens. Would you ever drop your own shitcoin? Nah, man. It's not to say that I wouldn't be opposed to building something in crypto beyond my newsletter, but I'm not really into this whole, like, you know, drop a celebrity meme coin thing. It's just such a bad look for a variety of reasons, and basically every single one ends up in a fucking rug pull. Like, really think about it. What celebrity meme coin has not ended up either just going to zero or being rug pulled? And they've not all been rug pulled. Okay, some of them rug pulled, like the Haktua coin that got rug pulled. A lot of crypto personalities, even people who wouldn't expect it to do, they've launched or been given meme coins in their name, and they rug pull those for millions of dollars. So it happens far too frequently. But there are some people who launched meme coins, like Iggy Azalea, right? She launched her meme coin. It's probably down like 99% or something right now. I haven't looked at it in ages. But she didn't rug pull her coin. She was really trying to do something with that. It's just that it's such a short flash in the pan. You know, most people come in and say, oh, this famous person's launching a coin. Everybody apes in. They drive the valuation insane. Everybody exits. Boom. That's it. Most of the time. I think the only like celebrity-based meme coins that would have like really long-standing potential for like a cycle, not for the bear market, obviously. Trump meme coin. If Mr. Beast does one, Taylor Swift does one, stuff like if Elon does one, stuff like that, right? But smaller celebrities, rappers, crypto personalities. Now, in terms of launching an actual protocol, you know, you can look at, you know, you can be somebody who creates cryptocurrency content and do that. I'm not planning on doing that, but I've thought about it before. I know, like, what is it? Elio Trades. He launched, what the heck was it called? Some gaming platform. I don't even remember the name of it anymore. But he launched a gaming platform. He's been working on that hard for years. Alex Becker, he launched his Neo Tokyo thing, and he's still working on that, right? So there's potential to do real stuff in crypto, right? But most people just come in, do a cash grab, and fuck off. And that's unfortunate, but the reality of the market that we live in. And it feels like there's been so many rug pulls and cash grabs recently. It's just like crime season's just here, man. And people just will come in, rug pull for millions on an altcoin or a meme coin or whatever. And, you know, that they launch themselves or that has their name attached to it. Maybe somebody gifts it to them. We've seen that quite a few times. And then they rug pull that. And it's just, you know, anyway, I am not partaking in that game. Okay, where are we up to? Let's keep moving. Litecoin today sent it. Nice. Good job, Litecoin. Good job, Litecoin. Nice. Maybe people are getting more and more excited about that upcoming Litecoin ETF. Somebody said hi from New Zealand. Hi from New Zealand. There you go. Hi from Dubai, formerly from New Zealand. Nice to see you. What are your views on virtual? I mean, look, now that they're, you know, expanding over to Solana, they got some real potential, to be honest. Look, obviously, Base is very hot. They launched a very hot place. They're still, I think, the #1 by market cap AI agent, anything. They're obviously framework, but the highest valued one at the moment for those. Now, how far does that run from now? I have no idea. But I think when AI agents come back, that's going to get a lot of attention, especially now they're expanding out to Solana as well. So it's a good move by them. Thoughts on Ponke? You know, I have no opinion on the meme coin as an investment. That's a whole different story. But Ponke, man, I love their videos. Those guys post some hilarious stuff. Have you seen some of their videos? Like, they're really good. Like the Ponke guys and the Brett guys, like both have very high quality videos, very high quality meme content. Ponke's is definitely funny. Like, really, go watch some of their videos. They do some really good stuff. I like what they do. I have no idea about the coin. It was a good investment or not, but I do like, it's just a meme coin, right, guys? But they do get attention. They do post funny videos. So shout out to them for that. I have never heard of this, my dude. Never heard of this. Came across Ort. The Ort cloud's interesting, though, isn't it? You know, all those rocks just floating around out in space. You ever think about that stuff? We're just on this little blue-green rock here floating around, but out there is all kinds of other rocks. You know, we just think about like the 8 planets. I know we demoted the 9th planet. Not a planet anymore. Sorry, buddy. But we got all this other stuff out there. We have like dwarf planets, right? Between like Mars and between Mars and Jupiter is a dwarf planet. There's a couple, I think it's 6 or 7 dwarf planets in the solar system, which is pretty interesting. But there's also these big, you know, bands of rocks and asteroids, and it's pretty cool stuff. Anyway, I have no idea what the coin you're talking about, but reminded me of the Oort cloud, so I guess that's got something going for it. Lark with that. Should I start taking profits on the next leg up, or should I wait for the alt run? Look, it's an interesting question. Okay, the next leg up. What do you mean? Where'd you buy at? What are your positions looking like? So when somebody says, should I start taking profits? I have no idea what the hell you should do with your coins, man, at the end of the day, okay? I don't know what price you bought them for. I don't know if you're just sitting here on massive underwater, desperately waiting to get back to break even and get out. I don't know if you bought like years ago and you're just dramatically in profit, sitting around like, should I make some more money or what? I have no idea, okay? In terms of taking profits on the next leg up, I think the next leg up whenever that happens. We're talking like, not just like, oh, everything's up 5%. Like, no, like the actual like next leg up when Bitcoin goes to 150K, ETH finally breaks out and goes to 7K or something like that. I think that's a nice place for where me personally, I'm going to be taking a lot of profits on altcoins. Okay. Are you waiting for the magical altcoin season when everything just magically explodes at the same time and everything goes up thousands of %? And you can do that, but maybe it's not going to play out the way you think it will. Right? So it's never bad to take money off the table. It's one thing I've always found in crypto. It always feels good to click the sell button. It always feels good to put in those limit orders, see them get hit, put money in your damn pocket. Okay, I'll tell you what doesn't feel good. Round tripping bags, watching coins go to fucking zero. That doesn't feel good. Selling feels good. And for me, there's a lot more pain attached to round tripping a bag, watching a bag go to zero versus selling it and then watching it be worth more later on. That's for me anyway. The equation might be different for you. You may have absolutely no problem losing every single penny you have and all the coins. You'll be happy to, that's great. Contribution to the universe. Or you might just, want to take some profits off the table. And that's the thing. People have like all or nothing mentality. Like, got to sell everything or nothing. Let's say there's the next big run up. Hey, here's an idea for you. And again, this is not financial advice, just some thoughts for you to process. Let's say we get a nice big run up 150K BTC. How would it affect you if you sold a third of your altcoins? Not talking about Bitcoin. I'm not an advocate for selling your Bitcoin. Let's say you sell 1/3 of your altcoins. Big profits, right? Is that going to get your initial capital back and some actual profit for you? Maybe, probably, if we get a decent run on them. So in that situation, you sold a third of your altcoins, maybe half, sell half of them, screw it. And in that situation, okay, you've de-risked half your portfolio. You got a bunch of cash, got a bunch of profits. You're safe. If the rest of your coins go to zero, it doesn't matter anymore. If they pump, you're still going to make money. You're good either way. Now, how does that psychologically change the game for you? Because I'm going to tell you this is going to psychologically change the game for you in a big way. Because no longer you're going to have the sleepless nights, the massive stress of, oh God, what if it all goes to zero, et cetera, et cetera. No, you've already got your money out, dog. You got your money out. Boom. Made some profits. Boom. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 extra money on some of those coins. Nice. And you still have a bunch of crypto coins. You're not out of the game. Here's the thing too. Maybe a controversial idea. Well, what I'm planning on doing, you can sell all your damn altcoins if you want. You can be out of the game in cash for a while because guess what? You could always just buy back in if you want. People have this sort of all or nothing mentality after either be all in or all out. And if I'm all out, I can never go back in again. No, take it whatever you want, in and out all the time. Be flexible. Be flexible because the markets are a very surprising place and they are not rigid in their structure. And you should not be rigid in your structure towards the markets. Okay, 1 or 2 more guys. I'll finish up for now. Lark, how many coins are too much for a 50K portfolio? I mean, look, you could have 1,000 coins in a 50K portfolio if you really wanted to. But I think for any portfolio, really, 10 to 20 coins max. I've got more, but I also, do this 24/7 and have all kinds of angel investments and shit like this. And just, it's a mess sometimes. And I often think to myself, I need to do less. I need to do less. I need to, have fewer coins to consolidate down more, which is even part of the idea of like, okay, I'm thinking about selling my aerodrome. Haven't done it yet for Jupiter, just to consolidate the positions. Like the upside potential is probably relatively about the same. In fact, maybe even slightly more bullish on Jupiter, considering the new tokenomics. But that freeing up of your mind by not having too many positions is good. Okay. So in terms of how many coins, honestly, man, you can make it with 10 coins. You make it with 5 coins. People get so obsessed with like, you gotta buy the new coin, the new coin, the new coin. I get it, man. It's exciting. Still like new coin. And like, for me, I look and go, no new coins. No, stay away. I buy some of them sometimes, but for the most part, I try to resist. I buy the ones I think have the best narratives. Like I bought Pengu down like 50% already, but I think it comes back. I think it goes to the moon personally. Maybe I'm wrong. Budgie Penguins goes to 0. Say la vie. There goes 1% of my portfolio. Okay. Last one here. Do you think Memecoins has a future? Yes, I do. Now, I'm an investor in Memecoins. I'm a venture round investor in Memecoins, but I like what they're doing, okay? There's a reason I invested in them. And they had a massive sell-off recently. Some early investor, so I guess on-chain showed some early investor bought like $1.2 million or something worth of Mo. dumped it all basically in a couple of market orders, lost like $250,000 on it, by the way, but absolutely wrecked the charts in a very quick amount of time because liquidity is low on a lot of these low cap altcoins, right? So in terms of Memecoins having a future, I 100% think. Look at the usage statistics on it, man. It's absolutely insane. 500,000 agents launched, 6 million people interacting with the site. Like, it's just huge, 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 crazy, crazy numbers on Memecoins. Current market cap, I think, is dramatically low considering the potential of Memecoins moving forward. Yeah, I'm holding my bag. Guys, thank you so much for today. Sorry about the few coughs and stuff, but I think we made it through. Voice got a bit scratchy, but hey, I'm almost get through this thing. We're going to get there. Hopefully tomorrow, sound a lot better for the stream. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you coming out, and I'll see you back tomorrow for last stream of the week. Peace.